Hello, and welcome to Layla the Vampire Slayer episode 4, where we've just burned down the second Great Library of Alexandria. By the way, those people down there are people at Patreon at a certain tier. They're awesome people. I mean, everyone's awesome, really. Anyway, so, of course, we have today Anna and Joshua joined us. How did you find the session, guys?
It was great. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've never really, done anything like that before, and it was super cool.
I'm just sad that you didn't chop Anna's head off at the end.
I don't know. I figured if there was ever a time to use a drama point, it was probably for then. I like that her ponytail got cut off, though. I like there still was consequences for me rolling terribly for that.
Well, I was like, is there any way you can really do a sword attack on something without getting the ponytail? No, the ponytail has to go.
But would have been a lot more awkward to explain if the firemen had opened the doors and then just be a severed head.
Yep.
I don't know where the sword
got
came
really
from.
Awkward. You're holding a bloody sword behind your back. Like I don't know what happened.
Lift accident.
It was the explosion.
Fell off.
Yeah, like some sharp thing came through the roof, and I don't know.
It's really big beetles. Just chopped it right off.
But now we can have them back, and you don't have to make a new character with
Yay.
a new head.
Yeah.
Ah, no, you don't know. Secretly, her character just regrows heads.
Oh.
No,
Nice.
that is not one of the things that I took. I took a lot of different qualities and drawbacks. But that was
one of
not
your
one
qualities, though, was really cool. You used a couple of times. That was awesome.
Which one?
Bonking!
What?
Bonking.
That was cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much should be spoiled or whatnot, but
Spoil as much as you want, really, now. It's the after show.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't stalking. Wasn't stalking. Everybody in chat's like, she's a stalker. And I'm like, no. Although...
Invasion of privacy, maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, that's yeah.
Moral quandaries.
It's a weird gray area, you know? People's brains.
There's no laws about it, so...
I think it's a juicy area. Tasty, very tasty.
Bugs
we
don't
can-
that way. My brain.
We could talk about when Joshua and I were making our characters, he was thinking about playing a robot. And I'm like,
Yeah,
can I
that
have
was.
that? And I think that's where EE got this plotline idea from.
I had a vague idea of this plotline because I wanted to have you at a quiz and I wanted to have something that was taking the facts away because I wanted something that would feed off a quiz. And I was trying to figure out how to make it work. And then was it last night or was it the night before? I was talking to you and you said something about, oh, it would be great because we've got 2 hackers. And I was like, what if I made the entire thing like autonomous and then you could have a whole hacking thing focused around the 2 of you as hackers? And then, the fact things eat facts. They find the internet. And that kind of made the plot effectively.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was cool. I had a lot of fun. I really like the drama point system in this.
Yeah.
Like, because it allows me to roll badly and be like, no. Just no.
Yeah.
Plus 10 is
But
a
it
pretty
gives them
sizable bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
as white hats, you can use them a lot more often. If you're a hero, you'd be like, yeah, I can punch stuff awesome, but I don't get as many.
Mhm.
Layla doesn't fail many rolls, though.
Mostly
Yeah,
because
she
she
doesn't
punches
need them.
stuff. She's very good at punching stuff.
Yeah, heroes are consistently good and white hats are occasionally awesome. Seems to be the way it's made to work.
Yeah. She's not here at research, though. She'd suck at research.
Yeah. Well, that's because she put all her stats into combat stuff anyway.
Yeah, for reference, you guys, you were doing, like, you know, strength double damage when you punch, which for both of you is, like, 4. Layla does, like, more like 40.
Good.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, she would have been terrible here because you couldn't punch them in the groin.
Yeah.
Also because
I
they
kept
do so much
seeing-
damage.
I kept seeing comments about that in the chat, just like, someone hit a bug in the groin. I was like, oh.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can't hit a target that small
That's just mean.
Bug groin. It's like a metal band or something.
Bug groin. Punk metal.
Bug groin.
Oh dear. But yeah, I was like, well, what can white hats fight? Small enemies that are pretty easy to kill, but lots of them.
Yep.
I kind of expected you to land like one big enemy on us that we all had to gang up on.
That was my initial temptation. So you'd have to gang up.
I was expecting some sort of bug queen thing. And then we looked on the cameras and it's like, oh, it's just the one bug that found the internet first.
Yeah. It's not actually a bug queen. All the scarabs are the same, except for the one that found the internet and is super bloated.
Oh.
It found so much
That's
facts.
what happens when you find the internet.
Exactly. There we go. It's all that Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Oh, I want Doritos now. I haven't eaten in like 4 hours. I want Doritos.
Oh, actually, that is a good point. I'm going to order food from my phone while I sit here in an after show. Oh, yeah.
Couldn't do that in the 90s. Wait. I guess you could ring up takeaway. No, never mind.
There were a bunch of people being like, middle class people wouldn't have cell phones, and I'm like, I had a cell phone in 1997. It was a huge brick. I was not middle class. I was poor. Why? Because I was a kid. Why did I have one? Because I delivered pizza.
To be fair, America has slightly more stuff than the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get everything first. And in the 90s, that was all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
And we're more stubborn as well. We'd hold on to using telephone boxes. Well, I don't get this thing. It's magic. How do you transmit voice through nothing?
We only probably phased them out like 5 years ago or something. We were just like, we want to keep them for historical sake. They don't do anything. But we want to keep them.
Yeah, and all but the red ones are ugly.
Yeah. Although there are so many red... I think someone bought like a load of the red phone boxes to stop them from getting scrapped. And they've just got like a scrapyard full of red phone boxes just next to each other. Just like a field of them.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I want to go there. Like, seriously.
It's just so weird to see, like, there are like dozens and dozens and dozens of red phone boxes. Just like, okay. I am gonna have a mega mix sundae, which looks something like...
Don't do this to me.
Like, can I pick the picture up any larger? No, but it looks like...
That does look good.
I mean, normally I
Just
wouldn't
mean.
because I'm meant to be watching calories, but at the same time, it's been a very interesting week so far.
How little sleep have you had in the past 24 hours?
I had about an hour last night on a hardwood floor. And then I managed to get about 2 hours earlier today, just before the stream. But the thing is, my cat kept running in about every 20 minutes and waking me up. So it was many bits of 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm so surprised you managed to, for 4 hours, tie a story together.
I'm fairly surprised. I think my thing is I can not get much sleep and I'm okay the next day. The day after I pay for it, I kind of pay it 1 day late. Tomorrow I'm going to be horrific. My back does ache from a hardwood floor. I know I'm old now. I am officially old.
Welcome.
Yeah. There we go. I have ordered it. I will have a sundae within 25 minutes.
Woo!
Sounds good.
Also, probably
I
want
might
something
order a
else.
sundae.
You should. You should get a sundae.
So, does that scarab that Barnaby got, is it still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
It's his gift to Imogen to try and win her over.
Oh, also, I'm totally grabbing some of the sand from the dead scarabs to add to my slowly building collection of dead things, residue.
That's such a good idea as a super scientist because it's sand, so
Yeah.
it's a silicate. You can make circuitry and stuff with it, but it's silicate from a scarab demon. Dude, that's a
Hell
good
yeah.
idea.
That would be cool. Okay.
That's the thing. That's like because I'm a super scientist and you need like magic technology for everything. It's like whenever any creature dies, I'm like, is there anything left behind? Can I steal it?
Scarab in a lunchbox. Yeah, will I be able to use the brain sucky outy knowledge that Imogen, not me, Imogen would gain from the bug to help out James?
Ooh.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I grabbed
Maybe.
it.
They work on very different pathways. Like, one removes someone's intelligence. The bug specifically pulls out individual facts and eats them.
I'm imagining that we're just going to make the situation worse by, like, putting the brain on his head, but then, like, making it vomit or something so that it fills his brain with random facts. He starts reeling off information. It's like, we've not improved the situation at all. He just says random things to us
You
now.
know what? Like, maybe? That just sounds amusing. Sure. I imagine you could probably get a bug to disgorge its information somehow. If you roll really well, it depends who it fed on. Whoever it fed on, that bug will give you their knowledge. Well done. You get wildcard skill janitor.
Or it could be the one from the TV show host. And then he just like talks weird, like he's presenting.
Yeah, that one got away, and it was in a lift shaft.
True.
I think I'm gonna go with canon is you killed all of them because you did get them all up towards the top because they were very much going to protect the server. If you'd actually like read up on stuff on them and found some information, it was gonna be like, yeah, these breed extremely slowly because it takes a lot of facts to actually produce a new one. It's like, how are there so many? Oh, the internet.
Yeah, it could be that the one that ate Bruce's brain was the one that then crawled into our lift. Oh, actually, that wasn't the one you stole, was it? It was from earlier. It was on the stairs. Damn it.
Yeah, Barnaby just grabbed a random on the stairs. So I'll probably, like, if you do that, I'll probably make a table and make it just random jobs and people in the hotel who are dead, and then be like, you get run these people's skills.
It's a really sick and twisted table you got there, E.
Hey, nobody in Lesser Rosewater or Greater Rosewater died. Probably.
Probably. We just kind of
We
did
hope not.
all of our classmates. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
How does it feel to lose to the comprehensive in Greater Rosewater?
They
Didn't
cheated.
lose.
It doesn't bloody count.
Yes, exactly.
I didn't cheat.
I told you. Did I not tell you that you should prepare?
I
In the
didn't.
It's not
Discord,
Robert's
I
idea of
specifically
preparing.
said you should prepare.
We have Mr. Honorable in Rob. Preparing is a normal amount of preparing. Instead of hacking the planet just so you can win a quiz.
Jane is
I will
Jane is not a
maintain
good
that
person.
I just, for the first one, I got the highest. I didn't do a thing. So
You just happen to know all the general knowledge questions. You're like, oh yeah, no, I don't know these.
I watched a documentary on this one, so that's fine.
I should have spent a drama point every round.
I might have, if that came up, I was like, I hope no one mentions it because I might have to ban it because everyone would just be like, I use all my drama points.
It's
I
the
like
most
used
important
5
role.
drama points for this one question.
Because technically they're composite, because technically it's every question in a round would be an individual test. So it'd be like a drama point would maybe get you 1 extra point because it should be a composite roll, but...
Just be like mutually assured destruction. Everyone spends the same number of drama points. We all come out of it the same level, but with less points.
And then you realize,
What have we
oh
done?
wait, this wasn't the actual mission, and we all die.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
No,
I
Jane
do
is
feel like
not a good person, but she had good reasons for it that, nobody will ever know. It's fine.
Maybe,
But I
unless you
freely
come
admit,
back.
Like,
If you come
she was
back.
she was not intended to be a good person. Like, not to people that she doesn't know. So
Also, how much did she beat Gabe up for cutting her ponytail off?
I'm so dead.
do you
I'm
want
so
like
dead.
anybody that doesn't want spoilers, earmuffs? It was probably a wig.
ooh,
And her accent was fake too.
Dun dun
dun
dun.
dun dun.
What?
Yeah, I
All
spent
lies.
way too much time making this character.
It was a very complicated character for one shot kind of guest appearance, I have to admit. Not that I'm complaining, it gave me lots of stuff to work with. I was super tempted to be like, right, so your parents died by like a vampire, and maybe that vampire comes back, and you can all team up on a vampire. And then I kind of got the idea about scarabs, and I was like, I want to use scarabs.
So those attractiveness points a lie as well.
No, those were
okay.
because Margaret said you need to have attractiveness of 4 just to
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
Barnaby. And so I did.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, what is attractiveness but a culturally constructed concept? So yeah, in one sense, they are a lie.
Whoa.
There's a certain element of like physical symmetry involved, actually.
Yeah, no, there is that beauty mask that the more you match up to it, the more like people generally on average find you more attractive. Yeah.
There's a biological component.
Do you reckon there's like an uncanny valley with that, where you're like really, really symmetrical, too symmetrical?
Certainly these days, because you just be like, no, your face is just photoshopped in real life.
There's actually a theory that part of the reason for the digital uncanny valley is that for a while we were making faces too symmetrical, and so now we tend to make them not when we do the sculpting for video game faces. Sorry, degree in game design.
Oh, nice.
2 actually, technically.
Not overqualified whatsoever.
Nope, not even a little.
How could they have sold out of burgers?
Oh.
You're having a burger. Wait, you ordered the Sunday first.
Yep. Because that was the most important one to get in before they ran out of drivers.
Fair.
Priorities.
Not gonna judge you. I just ordered a waffle.
Nice. see, I would totally be judging myself because I'm meant to be watching calories, but at this stage it's like, look, it was a long weekend. I need something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, it was a nice little session.
Yeah.
That's good. I really liked it.
Great.
I really enjoyed, by the way, having the sound effects of the bugs to play, just playing them before you knew about the bugs.
That was
that
cool.
was creepy.
I could hear it through your mic just a little bit. I was like,
Really?
what's going on here?
I couldn't hear it at all because of my air conditioning. Like at no point did I hear any bug noises.
It's totally fine. It's in character. Maybe you've just got tinnitus.
Yeah. She's not the most perceptive.
True. The super chilled music is like a really nice way to end. It's like, I feel super relaxed right now.
I do like I imagine that there was like a fade out in the elevator scene at the end of just them arguing about the quiz and me going, we should get the doors open, guys. It just fades away.
Yeah, but there's going to be a post-credit sequence of you all sitting there still arguing as like firemen open the door and find you, like one person with a sword, someone else with a bucket head, like mop in hand.
Yeah, we're all wearing buckets still.
Oh no, Gabe's is the mop end. There's a plume as well. I keep forgetting that. It's even better. So you've got a bucket on your head with a mop plume and a sword. Just all standing there like...
Jane trying to climb her way out.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Through the roof.
Or also in the penthouse lift.
Yeah.
Lots of explaining to do, but it'll be fine. Like, TV show. No one asks questions.
Yep.
And technically it was a tie.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Because it started with that first problem we had going on stage with the ties.
Ha ha ha.
Which they beat you at.
Oh.
Well, the characters beat us at it, but in real life, we won. Because we have a tie and a bit, and they just have one tie.
We share a tie.
Oh dear.
See,
I'm gonna order chips for that.
for my part, like, Jane didn't care. She didn't care about the competition, but once you guys were there, she cared about beating you guys, and it didn't the competition itself didn't matter so much as making sure that you guys were beaten in whatever.
Yeah, like I was expecting both Jane and Gabriel to be people who didn't really care about the competition. It'd be kind of difficult to engage you, but right out the gate, Barnaby was like, "Oh yeah, we're like totally gonna beat you," and I was like, "Oh well, now it's on."
There we go.
Yeah, now it's on.
You're welcome.
The most intense queue jumping ever.
Yeah, so there was probably some kids that got hurt in that.
Oh Oh yeah, no, definitely. You were just like, look, I'm just gonna bowl people over. Smash.
So I'm imagining
really
epic
like
music
Jane's
in slow
technique.
motion.
I like Jane's technique of just being like, so hey, would you like totally like get us to the front? Like, oh yeah, you're pretty.
I just follow behind them, just like, coming through. There's a big dude in front of us.
What a charm. Right. Well, I guess.
I realized afterwards that I should have had a negative on that roll because I'm a nerd. But it would have only been a -1.
Yeah, -1, but 4 for attractive. So.
Yeah. So, like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have even affected the number of successes, but I felt
50-50 chance, and you'd still manage to succeed anyway because you got too little, like, so it'd be fine. But I guess it's a good place to end the after show. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon, etc. Make sure to check your Patreon changes down below or wherever the link is, or whatever. And we'll be on next week. And go check out Anna and Joshua, where they reside on the internets, which I'm sure will also be linked somewhere in the description of this video. I'm going to go eat sundae.
I'm gonna reheat up pizza and find Doritos.
Waffle time.
Waffle me. May the dice roll over in your favor.
See you guys.
Wait. Thank you. Bye.